Hey Tea Lounge, it is Skylar and it is Friday. And this week's topic, if my memory serves me correctly, is cross-dressing. Now, cross-dressing is normally considered like dressing as the opposite sex. Like if you were going to have like a costume day at work or something that said, oh, come dress as the opposite sex, it's like it's cross-dressing day. Well, when you think about it from a trans perspective, it gets a little bit messy. Because if cross-dressing is dressing as the opposite sex, as in the opposite chromosomes, like XY or XX, if you're vice versa, then trans people cross-dress every day. But if you consider cross-dressing dressing as the opposite gender, then trans people were cross-dressing earlier in their lives. Because I used to dress like a girl. So if you think about it, during a trans person's life, at some point, they were cross-dressing. If you really get down to the nitty-gritty, at some point in their lives, they were cross-dressing. Because most transgender people have dressed as both genders, or both sexes, if you will. So, some trans people are like, want to get into drag. Like, oh, I want to be a drag king or a drag queen. How does that work? So I've seen it both ways. I've seen a female to male transgender person as a drag king because he wants to recognize that he doesn't have male genitalia. So he's going to be a drag king, even though he dresses and acts like a man as a regular basis and identifies as one. So I've also seen it where a trans guy slaps on a dress and gets it on a dancing queen. So, and that would be cross-dressing. So for transgender people, it's really a lot more flexible when you can come down to the term cross-dressing. Because it's very easy for someone who's gender normative or doesn't vary in how they view gender, because, or how they view their own gender, per se. Because it's very simple for them. You know, you do what you aren't. Well, us trans people get to play around with it a little. And it's just interesting. Because I've seen a lot of different things. So, cross-dressing for trans people really can be whatever the hell we want to define it as. We get the pleasure of messing around with it. So, I could be cross-dressing right now. Because I'm wearing a male jacket. If we really wanted to think about it that way. So it's very loose. I think it's a loose term. If I had to choose one, drag queen or drag king, I'd probably choose to be a drag king. I'd just wear really, really tight booty shorts. You didn't need to know that. Have a good Friday, guys.